Okay, everybody, this is a new and improved version of the giant surprise video for Borden. This is a redo of the surprise video for Jordan B03. I'm gonna make it a very big one because there's gonna be lots of imaginary DVDs that we're gonna imagine in this video, and this is also for you, ET DVD VHS 2000. So. Let's imagine many DVD releases of Arthur by Sony Wonder and Our Time Family Entertainment that never got a DVD or VHS release. Now, we're going to look at Time Family Entertainment that never got a DVD or VHS release. Now, we're going to look... Oh! Hey, Nostalgia Girl 2003. So, let's imagine that let's imagine that there were three DVD releases of Arthur that came out on July 16th, 2002, the same day that Arthur's Scary Stories came to DVD. And those three DVD releases would be Arthur's Valentine's Day, Arthur's Fun with Grandparents, and Arthur and Buster Fun. First, we'll do Arthur's Valentine's Day, which would be released July 16, 2002, along with the DVD release of Arthur's Scary Stories along with it. Now, the episodes for Arthur's Valentine's Day would be Love Notes for Muffy from Season 2, Muffy's New Best Friend from Season 4, and Bitsy's Beau from Season 5. At the beginning of Arthur's Valentine's Day, it would be... Now, at the beginning of Arthur's Valentine's Day, it would have the FBI warning screen and the Sony Wonder logo, and then the Random House home video logo, and then the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme song. For Arthur's Valentine's Day, the Arthur theme song has the water splashing sound at the end. At the end of Arthur's Valentine's Day, after the episode Bitsy's Beau ends, it would have the Arthur website bumper, and then the Arthur end credits from Season 5, then the Kiddio commercial, Arthur funding, and then the post-alphabets commercial, and then the Lego commercial, and then the Libby's Juicy Juice commercial, and then the Arthur funding from Season 6, which I call it a Concord Great Purple Polka Dot background. And then it would have the PBS Kids logo with Dash the Boy transforming from a caveman to a scuba diver to a robot. This would be the only 2002 DVD release to use that. And then it would go to the DVD menu. Now, another DVD that would come out on July 16th, 2002, like Arthur's Valentine's Day and Arthur's Scary Stories, would be Arthur and Buster Fun. Now, Jordan B03, in case you missed the opening and closing previews for Arthur's Valentine's Day, released on July 16, 2002, I'll say it again. The opening for Arthur's Valentine's Day would have the FBI warning, and the Sony Wonder logo, and the Random House home video logo, and the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme would have the water splashing sounds at the end. After the episode Bitsy's Beau ends on Arthur's Valentine's Day, it would have the Arthur website bumper, and in the end credits from Season 5, then the Kiddio commercial, then the Arthur funding, and then the post-alphabets commercial, which is the 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings version. And then it would have the Lego commercial, and then the Libby's commercial. And then it would have the Arthur funding from Season 6 with Concord Grape Purple Polka Dot background, the only 2002 DVD release to use that. And then it would have the PBS Kids logo with Dash the Boy transforming from a caveman to a scuba diver to a robot. This is the only 2002 DVD release to use the Dash transformation variant. Then it would go to the DVD menu. Yeah, I had that scene particularly on Arthur's Lost Library book DVD from January 27th, 2004. And you know what else is pretty funny? There's this. You know what else is pretty funny on DW's Imaginary Friend? You know what else this is funny? There is a scene where Arthur and Buster go on this little merry-go-round ride, and that takes me back to a scene from A Sandlot where after they go to the merry-go-round, they puke up all over the place. Except in DW's Imaginary Friend, Buster is like, "Oh no, I think I'm going to die!" And, alright. Now, let's imagine that there were two other Arthur DVDs released on July 16, 2002, besides Arthur's Valentine's Day and Arthur's Scary Stories. And it would be Arthur and Buster Fun. Now, the episodes for Arthur and Buster Fun would be Arthur Accused from Season 1, Buster's Best Behavior from Season 4, and Nerves of Steel from Season 5, even though Nerves of Steel already got a DVD release. Now, the opening to Arthur Nerves of Steel would be the FBI... Now, the opening to the Arthur DVD, Arthur and Buster Fun, would have the FBI warning, and the Sony Wonder logo, and then the Random House Home Video logo, and the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme song, this time with the garbage cans clattering at the end. And then after the episode, oh, don't you mean Francine Goes to War? And then after the episode, Nerves of Steel and the Arthur website bumper, and then the end credits from Season 5, and then the Kiddio commercial, and then the Arthur Funding and Lego commercial, Libby's Juicy Juice commercial, and then the Post-Alphabets commercial, and then the Arthur Funding from Season 6 with checkered green background, and then the PBS Kids logo with Dr. Girl transforming from a tiger to an octopus to an astronaut, and in the DVD menu. And Jordan B03, in case you missed it, Jordan B03, what did you think of Arthur's Valentine's Day being the only 2002 DVD release to have the PBS Kids Dash transformation bumper along with the purple background in the Season 6 funding? Alright. Now, the last Arthur DVD release that would come out on July 16, 2002, just like Arthur's Scary Stories, Arthur's Valentine's Day, and Arthur and Buster Fun, would be Arthur's Fun with Grandparents. The episodes on Arthur's Fun with Grandparents, ready to hear it, would be... The episodes for Arthur's Fun with Grandparents would be Grandma for Appreciation Day, which is also on the Arthur Celebration VHS, and it's from Season 2. The Big Dig from Season 5, and then the Justin Bradley version of Arthur Loses His Marbles from Season 6. I know Arthur Loses His Marbles already got a DVD release with the Mark Rendell version, but what did you think of the Justin Bradley version of Arthur Loses His Marbles being on Arthur's Fun with Grandparents, Jordan B03? Wouldn't that be cool? Now, at the beginning of Arthur's Fun with Grandparents, it would have the FBI warning screen, the Sony Wonder logo, the Random House Home Video logo, and the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme song, also with the garbage cans clattering at the end. And then after the episode Arthur Loses His Marbles ends, it would have the Arthur website bumper, and then the end credits from Season 6 with the Techno remix. Then the Kiddio commercial, Arthur Funding, Lego commercial, Libby's Juicy Juice commercial, and Post-Alphabets commercial. Then the Arthur Funding from Season 6 with checkered green background, and then the PBS Kids logo with Dr. Girl transforming from a tiger to an octopus to an astronaut, and then the DVD menu. Now, let's imagine that there were like two other Arthur DVD releases from January 14th, 2003, besides Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur Goes to Hollywood, and Arthur's Famous Friends. So let's imagine, Jordan B03, that there were like 2 other Arthur DVD releases released on January 14th, 2003, besides Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur's Famous Friends, and Arthur Goes to Hollywood. And one of the 2, that might be an hour long, so Jordan B03, this is for you. So Jordan B03, let's imagine that there were 2 other Arthur DVDs released on January 14th. Oh, you would call it a grass green background, wouldn't you think? Okay. Of course, you can stay if you'd like. You can stay, Nostalgia Girl 2003. So, grassy green squared background. I like that. Now, what would you call... So, Jordan B03, let's imagine that there were 2 other Arthur DVD releases released on January 14th, 2003, besides Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur's Famous Friends, and Arthur Goes to Hollywood. And that would be called... one of them would be called Arthur Takes Courage. Now, Jordan B03, here are the episodes for Arthur Takes Courage. They include Pick a Car, Any Car from Season 7, Background Blues from Season 3, and Arthur, World's Greatest Gleeper from Season 1, which is also on the VHS of Arthur Learns About Honesty. Now, Jordan B03, how would Arthur Takes Courage open up is it would have the FBI warning screen, the Sony Wonder logo, and then the Random House Home Video logo, and then the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme song, and then after the episode Arthur World's Greatest Gleeper ends, it would have the Arthur website bumper, and then the end credits from Season 1 with WGBH Boston on there. Then Jordan B03, Arthur Takes Courage, would use the Kideo commercial, then the Arthur funding, the Post Alphabets commercial, and then it would have the Lego commercial. But unlike Arthur's Family Fun and Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur Takes Courage has Lego correctly sponsored, however. Then it would have the Libby's Juicy Juice commercial. Then the Arthur funding from Season 6 with Concord Great Purple Polka Dot background. And then the PBS Kids logo with Dash the Boy transforming from a caveman to a scuba diver to a robot. And then it would go to the DVD menu. What did you think about Arthur Takes Courage, Jordan B03? Did you like that? Okay, Jordan B03, the next DVD... Okay, Jordan B03, another January 14th, 2003 DVD release is going to be a very interesting one. Like... Alright, Jordan B03, the next Arthur DVD release we're going to imagine, also came out on January 14th, 2003, and it's going to be a very interesting one. You ready to hear it? Alright, now, Another DVD release that would come out on January 14th, 2003, just like Arthur's Snow Day, Arthur's Family Fun, Arthur's Famous Friends, Arthur Goes to Hollywood, and Arthur Takes Courage, would be Arthur's School Surprises. Also would be released January 21st to January 14th, 2003. Now, the episodes in Arthur's School Surprises would be, get this, it would have Arthur's Substitute Teacher Trouble from Season 1 being the only 11-minute episode on there, and then it would have 2 double-length episodes on there from Season 7. April 9th would be the first, and then Elwood City Turns 100 would be the second and last one for Arthur's School Surprises. What did you think? What did you think of both April 9th and Elwood City Turns 100 being on Arthur's School Surprises, Jordan B03? Alright, now, at the beginning of Arthur's School Surprises, it would have the FBI warning, the Sony Wonder logo, the Random House Home Video logo, and then the DVD menu. And then it would have the Arthur theme song with Ziggy Marley and the Backstreet Boys singing, but it has the glass breaking on it. After the episode Elwood City Turns 100 ends for Arthur's School Surprises, it would have the Arthur website bumper, and then the end credits from Season 7, but instead of the theme song, it has the song That's Elwood City from Elwood City Turns 100 playing over the Season 7 credits. What did you think about that? For Arthur's School Surprises, it would have the website bumper and then the end credits from Season 7 with That's Elwood City playing over it. Then the Kiddio commercial. And it would have the Arthur funding. And then it actually has the Chuck E. Cheese's commercial, the exercise version, and in the Libby's Juicy Juice commercial, and in the Post Alphabets commercial. Then it would have the Arthur funding from Season 7 with Concord Great Purple Polka Dot background, which is the same version used on Arthur's Family Ties, with grants from Ready to Learn, U.S. Department of Education, Public Broadcasting Service, and Corporation for Public Broadcasting on it. And then it would have the PBS Kids Snow Globe bumper with Dash the Boy ice skating in the snow globe and Dot holding it. And then it would go to the DVD menu. And Jordan B03, what did you like about the opening and closing to Arthur's School Surprises? Oh, it's 26 little letters that make the words that let you share your feelings. And also, Jordan B03, did you like the idea of the Season 7 credits having That's Elwood City playing, kind of like Arthur's Famous Friends having Crazy Bus playing in the Season 4 credits? Did you like the fact of the Season 7 credits using That's Elwood City? Alright. Now, let's imagine that there are 3 DVD releases of Arthur that came out on April 6th, 2004. Jordan B's... Yeah, except for Arthur's School Surprises. It would have the Season 7 funding with Concord Great Purple Polka Dot background that was also used for Arthur's Family Ties, with grants from Ready to Learn, U.S. Department of Education, Public Broadcasting Service, and Corporation for Public Broadcasting. And it would also be B03. Let's imagine that on June 10th, 2003, just like Arthur's Storybook, Arthur's Baby, Arthur Writes a Story, Arthur's Tasty Treats, and Arthur's Best Friends, let's imagine that on June 10th, 2003, they made DVD box sets of Seasons 1 through 7. How about that, Jordan B03? Release, it would have the PBS Kids Dash Transformation bumper with the yellow background on discs 1 through 5 of Season 2, while on disc 6 through 10, it would have the PBS Kids dot transformation bumper with the purple background. How about that, Jordan B03? And for season 3, now Jordan B03, for season 3, discs 1, 3, and 5 would have the purple background with the dot transformation bumper. On discs 1, 3, and 5, it would have the dot transformation bumper with the purple background. Disc 1 would have the green background, and disc 2 would have the green background, and disc 4 would have the yellow background, while discs 1, 3, and 5 would have the purple background with dot transformation for season 3, Jordan B03. Do you like that idea, Jordan B03? For season 1 would always have dash transformation with yellow or green background. Season 2, discs 1 through 5 would also have dash transformation with yellow background, while disc 6 through 10 of season 2 would have the purple background with dot transformation. And Jordan B03, would you like to hear what comes for season 3? So, for discs 1, 3, 5, and 7, it's okay. My computer is not glitching, thank goodness. Now, Jordan B03, for the season 3 box set, discs 1, 3, 5, and 7 would have the purple background, seasons 1 through 4 reruns version, with the dot transformation bumper, while disc 2 would have the green background with dash transformation, and discs 4 and 6 would have the yellow background with dash transformation. What did you think of the different color backgrounds depending on the season, Jordan B03? Now, Jordan B03, for season 4, discs 1 and 3 would have the green background in the season 1 through 4 reruns funding with dash transformation. And for discs 1 and 3 of season 4, or actually discs 2 and 3 of season 4 would have the green background in the seasons 1 through 4 reruns version of the funding for season 4, along with dash transformation, while discs 1, 4, and 5 would have the yellow background with dash transformation on it. What did you think for season 4, Jordan B03? Okay, that sounds cool to me. Now, let's go to seasons 5 and season 6. Jordan B03, for the season 5 disc set, for the disc set of season 5, Jordan B03, discs 1 and 5 would have the purple background with dash transformation. Disc 2 and 3 would have the green Disc 2 and 3 would have the yellow background for the Season 6 funding with dot transformation. And Disc 4 would have the green background for the Season 6 funding with dot transformation as well. For Season 5, Jordan transformation as well. For Season 5, Jordan B03 for Season 5, purple background, Discs 2 and 3 using yellow, and Disc 4 using green. And as for Season 6, as for the Season 6 DVD release, Disc 1, 4, and Discs 1 and 4 would have the Season 6 funding. Alright, so Jordan B03 for Season 6, Disc 1 and Disc 4 would have the purple background for the Season 6 funding with while Discs 2 and 3 would have the green background in the Season 6 funding with dot transformation. And for Season Season 6, Discs 1 and 4 would have the purple background with dash transformation. Discs 2 and 3 would have the yellow background with dot transformation, and Disc 5 would have the green background with dot transformation. And Seasons 5 through 6 DVD release would come out on would come out on June 10th, 2003 as well. And the Season 6 episodes for this complete 6th season DVD release would have Justin Bradley on it. What did you think for Season 6, Jordan B03, of the purple backgrounds used on Discs 1 and 4, yellow being on Discs 2 and 3, and green on on Disc 5? I enjoyed your idea, Nostalgia Girl 2003. Now Jordan B03, Season 7, Jordan B03, wouldn't it be great if Season 7 was actually the last disc set of Arthur released by Sony Wonder? Now, for the Season 7 DVD box set, discs 1 and 4 of the Season 7 box set would have the discs 1, 3, and 4 would have the Season 7 funding with Concord Great Purple polka dot background from Arthur's Family Ties. That would be used for discs 1, 3, and 4 for Season 7, Jordan B03, while discs 2 and 5 would have the checkered green background in there. And as for the PBS Kids logos on Season 7, discs 1, 3, and 4 would use the snow globe variant, while discs 2 and 5 would use the fishbowl variant. And now we're going to get into DVD releases from April 6th of 2004 by Sony Wonder. Jordan B03, there actually was one Sony Wonder DVD release from April 6, 2004, but it was a Sesame Street DVD release. There were no Arthur DVD releases released at that time. But let's imagine that there were two Arthur DVDs that came out on the same day as the DVD release of Sesame Street. What's named that song? Called Arthur Perseveres, being released on the same day as that, and Arthur's Sister Adventures. Now, the episodes for Arthur Perseveres would be an interesting mix-up, because it would have 2 episodes from Season 6 and 1 from Season 8. However, 1 episode from Season 6 has Justin Bradley, while another Season 6 episode has Mark Rendall. So, the episodes for Arthur Perseveres, Jordan B03, would be Prunella's version of The Boy with His Head in the Clouds from Season 6, and Desk Wars from Season 8. As for what the DVD of Arthur Perseveres would open and close with, is that the DVD post-Alphabets commercial, and then the Arthur funding from Season 6 with checkered green background, and then it would have the PBS Kids Snow Globe bumper with Dash the Boy ice skating in a snow globe, then the Kideo commercial, Sony Wonder Online bumper, and the DVD menu. ET DVD VHSC 2005, what did you think of the opening and closing previews for Arthur Perseveres? Alright. Now, another DVD that would come out on April 6, 2004 would be Arthur's Sister Adventures. And the episodes would be Prove It from Season 4, DW's Backpack Mishap from Season 6, which is the Justin Bradley version, and Is There a Doctor in the House from Season 7. And the opening for Arthur's Sister Adventures would have the FBI warning, then the Sony Wonder logo, and then the Random House Home Video logo, and then the DVD menu, and then the Arthur theme song. Season 6 with the techno remix, and then the Arthur funding, and then and the last April 6th, 2004 DVD release, and the last Orange Fish, then Getting Swallowed by Dot, then the Kideo commercials, Sony Wonder Online bumper, and the DVD menu.